Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Blueshadow AC1900 megabit per second dual band wireless USB adapter. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful, I'll put a link to this in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So there's nothing on the outside of the package. Let's open this up. So here we have a base. So this is a USB extension base. So this would plug into the back of your computer. This would sit on your desk and you could plug in the Wi-Fi adapter here. Here is the Wi-Fi adapter. Looks like we have two antennas that screw in on either side. It's a little stiff there. There we go. So that will plug in here. And you may have noticed this is blue here. This is USB 3.0. So this comes with a driver CD. We have a couple installation guides here. So this says to plug it into the back of the computer and not the front. I'm guessing this is probably because front USB ports tend to have cables inside the computer going to them, whereas the back ones are connected directly to the motherboard, but that's just my guess. And then it says you need to plug it into a USB 3.0 port as opposed to a 2.0 port so you have enough current, because USB 3 provides a maximum current of 1 amp and USB 2 is only a half amp. This pamphlet has download links to the drivers, and then we have the installation guide. So this talks about how to install it on Windows and Mac. It also talks about how to use this soft AP so you can set up an access point on your Windows computer. And there's a link to the driver here. And I think this is compatible with Mac, PC, and Linux, but I think on Mac it only goes up to 10.15. I don't think it's compatible with Big Sur because the newer versions require signed extensions and these tend to not support that. So I'm going to find a computer to connect this up to and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, so I'm on my 2012 MacBook Pro. This is running Catalina. On the instructions, it says download link for CD driver installation package. So I typed in the shortened URL there, and it's asking me to download it. So I'll hit allow. So it's downloading this package. Okay, that's finished installing. I'll open it up. It gave me a folder. I'll open that up. I'm using Mac, so I'll open that up. Here I have two drivers, one for Mac 10.14 and one for Mac 10.15. If I go to my Apple symbol and about this Mac, you can see I'm running 10.15, so I'll use the second one. I'll double click it. I'll open the folder. I'll run the install package. I'll hit continue, and I'll just click through these prompts. So if you don't have permission, you'll need to go to your system preferences and then click on security and privacy. And you'll get a little message here, and you can click on the lock and then say allow open, and that will allow you to open it. Okay, that's finished. I'll need to restart. So I'm running a screen recorder here. I'm going to stop the recording. I'll restart and then I'll continue when it reboots. Okay, so I've rebooted. I'll plug in the adapter. You can see this little icon in the menu. I'll click on it and I'll choose my Wi-Fi access point I want to connect to. I'll hit join. So I'm connecting to the 5 gigahertz network. I'm going to open up a speed test. So this speed test is hosted on a server on my network. So it's for testing LAN speeds. So I'll hit start here. Now I can get different results here depending on how busy the server is. So we can see the download speeds are around 500 megabits per second. And for upload, we're getting around 570. So since this uses a USB 3.0 interface, you're going to get higher throughput than if you used a 2.0 interface. So now I'm going to switch to an access point that's 2.4 gigahertz. Okay, so I got 545 megabits per second download and 573 megabits per second upload. So I wanted to run these tests to give you an idea of the performance you can get out of these, but this is all very dependent upon your hardware and your access point. It also is dependent upon the congestion of the airwaves in your area and also the congestion of the network. So now I'm going to switch over to a Windows computer and we'll test it on there. Okay, so I'm on my Windows 10 computer. I've disabled the onboard Wi-Fi and I've disconnected the Ethernet. I'll plug in the adapter. I'll go to my Windows menu and I'll go to settings. I'll go to Network and Internet. I'll go to Change Adapter Options. So Wi-Fi is the internal card. This is the Wi-Fi adapter I just plugged in. I'll right click on it and I'll say Connect. It wants me to choose a network. I'll choose the 5 gigahertz network. I'll connect. Okay, I'm connected. I'll bring up my speed test. Okay, so we got 292 megabits per second download and 341 upload. Now I'll switch to the 2.4 gigahertz network. Okay, so here we got 303 megabits per second download and 336 upload. So that's the Blueshadow AC1900 megabit per second dual band wireless USB adapter. Hold up a little closer here. You can see there's vents on all sides pretty much, on the front, back, and sides. So this is a good option if you have a computer that doesn't have Wi-Fi, or maybe you have a computer that has some internal Wi-Fi and it's not that great. You could add this to your setup, and this has some larger external antennas on it to give you better range. Of course, this could also be connected to a computer to make an ad hoc access point type thing. So being USB 3.0, you're going to have greater speed than a USB 2.0 dongle. And as I mentioned earlier, this also takes a little bit more power than USB 2.0. So this wouldn't be guaranteed to work in a USB 2.0 port. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.